Hi guys, welcome to Windsor String Works. I'm Mike. Today I'm going to glue the neck together. Probably get into some fretboard type stuff. I made a neck. I'm up on the fence about it. But so I decided I'm going to glue together another one and see which one I like best. But then I'm probably going to cut slots in this fretboard. I did another one before, and I measured the fret wire after the fact, and the fret wire was like a mil or so smaller than what I initially cut the fretboard at, as far as the length of the slots. So I'm gonna cut another one because I don't need, an extra mil. I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot when you're cutting, 3 mil into a 5 mil fretboard. That makes the fretboard unstable as far as strength and stability and stuff goes. So what I want to do is cut the frets in this board to where they're just a little tiny bit lower than the tang of the fret, because then I can just fill it with wood glue to solidify the fretboard and make it more stable. If I try doing that with, 1.5 mil, it would probably work, but I'm not going to trust it. I'd rather just put that on the side, figure something out to do with that, something else, which I will. No problem with that at all, because this is a nice piece of quilted maple. I mean, just look at that. It's the same as the other one. Which also brings me to the neck that I'm going to make. It's kind of harder to see it on this piece. It's there though, I promise. It's going to be quilted maple. Probably I guess we'll say 1/2 inch thick piece of Padauk. Let me look and see what that actually, it's a little under half. Probably 3/8. Yeah, I think that's about what it is, 3/8. Strip of Padauk. A middle section. And these quilted maples are, I'm thinking 3/4 of an inch, but looking at, we are looking at 8/32, or if you want to go a little less exact than that, 5/16. So that's what all the pieces, as far as the quilted maple, are. 5/16 is what I cut them. Another slice of Padauk, same size. Another slice of quilted maple. And that gives us roughly a 4-inch wide piece of neck to, a 4-inch wide neck to work with. I think it's, well, no, honestly, it's 3/16, but I can work with that. Because when it's all said and done, the neck is only going to probably end up being 1 11/16 at the nut end, probably 2 1/8, 2 1/4 at the heel end. So it's all good. But I'm hoping this video gets out to more people than my other videos been getting. I've actually questioned myself, do I really want to keep making videos, because I can only put one at the most 2 out a week, because I only get Saturday and Sunday to work on my guitars. Because, you know, I have to work a full-time job to pay everything else and pay for this. And that just sucks. I wish I could do this full-time. I really do. I mean, this is like my love. You know, and it's... I'm not going to give up, though. I'm going to keep doing it, and hopefully one day I can do it full-time. You know, I love putting, you know, a musical instrument, something that people can cherish and love, and, you know, make music, do what they like to do. You know, I love playing guitar myself. I've been playing for 32 years. You know, and I'm an acoustic guy. That's why I build acoustic guitars. But anywho, enough of me blabbering. Let's get on with this glue up. So, very simply, just we'll put that in front. That way you can see it. I mean, it's nothing, you know, it's simple. Simple, stupid, as that. I don't really know who says that, but somebody says it. Now, you don't want too much glue, but you don't want too little, okay? I think I have an old card in my wallet here I'm going to use to spread that with. I don't know what the hell that is. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find... There we go. Visa gift card. Why not? That will do what we want. I'm just going to cut some... Well, let me get this piece on here and then I'll do that. I'm going to cut some serrated type deals in the edge. That way it'll act like well, for worse description, a tractor that's plowing a field. Got those rows. If I cut some slots, some teeth, I guess I could say, out of this card, it'll be the same deal. Just get, like if you're laying floor tile, you know, you gotta have some, you know, rows so it'll congeal and stick and all that good stuff. You wouldn't lay floor tile without that. Like a little cornrow type deal things going on. And like I said, you want enough glue. You don't want too little, you don't want too much. If you want too much, if you get too much, it's okay. You just have more of a mess to clean up afterwards. But you definitely don't want too little. So, you know, too much is better than not enough. That's pretty much the way it is with everything, I do believe. I've come to find out, you know, in life. As a young boy, you never really understood that concept. But now that I am getting older, middle-aged, and I have kids, I'm coming to figure that one out, you know? When you're a kid, you don't really get the idea of moderation, but it's really true with everything you do. I don't know why I'm yapping about that, but I guess I like talking to myself because the way it's been going, that's what I've been doing. Ain't nobody been watching my videos. I guess they're not really getting out there because of the fact of only being able to make, you know, one video a week. I got a short out there just saying that I like to buy old planes, and that thing made more views in 10 minutes than all my videos have, and forever. So that, I don't know. I guess that's the YouTube algorithm, as I guess it's called. All right, now a piece of this Padauk. Yeah, the wrong way. It's all right, because we gotta stick a piece of we gotta glue a piece of maple on here as well. Try to stick a little more glue on this time. I have this quick set, 15-minute, but I'm not sure that it's going to be totally dry in 15 minutes, I hope. Because I did make a headstock. That's posted on Facebook. But see, now I have all this mess to clean up because I went a little too heavy with the glue. But that's alright. No problemento. I should have used a little bit of salt. There's a trick where you can sprinkle a few grains of salt in your glue joint, and it makes it not slip, and the salt doesn't degrade the joint anyway. It actually dissolves right away, but it's enough to get you to have your pieces not slide around all over the place, which is ideal. Because once I stick clamps on these, they're going to want to go everywhere. So what I do, without the salt trick, is put my clamps on, but you only tighten them a little bit at a time. There we go. We like that. All right. Yep. Next. Oh, fuck. That's not the next one. That's the last one. This is the next one. Oh, God. Doggone it. It's alright. It'll work. I just gotta kind of be quick about it. Sorry, I'm not talking because I gotta be quick about this. A smaller one was supposed to be in the middle. And I put the bigger one there first because I'm a ding dong. Had them all in the right order. Somehow I don't put them in the wrong spot. Guitar builders, woodworkers, anything, best friend. Telling you what. Now, when you're doing this, you want to go from one side. I think I've said this in another video. One side to the other. That way you don't introduce any type of twist or anything in it. Ooh, just blew that right in my face like a dum-dum. See that? Welcome to my world. Really? You know, I would use protection for the clamps, but all that shit's going to be carved away anyway, so there's really no point. Anyway, yes, they are. Merry Christmas. So that's the bottom. Okay, heck a little this done. Alright guys, I'll be back. Okay, next I'm going to cut this new fretboard with the new sized fret slots, I guess you're going to say. I'm going to cut these at 2mm. That way it's just a little bit bigger than what my fret tang is on my frets. So, alright, let's do it. What I'm going to do now is a masking tape and super glue trick. Just take your masking tape. I'm going to lay this down the center here. Just like so. Just till close to the end. I'm not going to use, what is it, 24 frets I think is on here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we will just go, we'll do 24, but we're not going to keep 24. We'll cut that off. Take a glue bottle of some sort, or whatever you have to burnish it down. You don't want this to come up until you're ready for it to come up. Okay. Alright, now we're going to get, got to figure out where my medium star bond is. Over here. Okay. We have some medium star bond. This is like my favorite glue. Because I also have the star bond accelerator. Together, obviously they work very well. So just a small bead of super glue will do the trick, because you want to be able to get this off when you're done. That there, I'll put a piece of down the middle of this, and actually we're going to go a little closer to the edge because we do want to back it up some. That way the slots, the little slots on my template here stay sewn. If you cover those up, and guess what? You can't fit it on your little nub thingy you have that says where your slots are going to go. It holds you in place, I guess, for a better lack of explanation. Now, I'm going to spray this with some accelerator. Oh yeah, ain't nothing like lovely freaking accelerator in the morning to make you get up and sing. Alright, now I'll just hold that on there for a bit. Yeah, looks like I did a good job without even trying it. Guess I got lucky. I get lucky a lot, you know. Alright, now let's go on over here to my jig that I made. How effortless that was. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. Yeah, so yeah, we're good. So my nut's going to get cut off at this one, and I'm probably going to end it probably about that one. That's like 21. That's perfect. And they're just a little bit bigger than supposed to be. Yep, that'll work quite nicely. Indeed it will. So for this one, I'm going to write on it, use this, just so I know. Just so I know. Okay? I recommend doing the same. Alright. That is done. That fret slot, there you go, fret slot, that fretboard is slotted. You just get a little hint of what that's gonna look like under finish. It's gonna be beautiful. Alright guys, so for me, that's gonna be it. We're gonna call that a video. I will bring you along on the next one. Hopefully you decide to ride on my boat and ride on to the next one. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Love y'all. Have a good day.